This is going to be a video explaining what happened on February 6, 2015 at 8 p.m., the Tinychat broadcast. I will explain in detail what happened and what went wrong. Please do watch to the fullest, to the very end, and I hope you understand. Alright. Hello, my name is Animaster Yukai. First, I like to say, from the deepest of my heart, my apologies for happening with the Tinychat. I am not scripting this, so this is everything just coming this is all coming directly from my heart. So if I stumble or I pause, if I stutter, anything like that, I apologize. I'm trying to use the words straight from my heart so you can know I truly mean everything I'm saying. On February 6, 8 p.m., 2015, I invited all of you to a Tinychat Black Butler chat thing. The way this got started was a friend that I performed with and have done things cosplay related in the past asked me if I would like to join her in a Black Butler Tinychat, and she wanted to know if my friend Alexia and Geshoku would like to join. And I'm like, that should be wonderful, because this person that I've performed with before and was hosting this, she has done very well job in the past of doing things such as this. She's very committed and she's done well. So I'm like, yeah, I'll trust you and I'll put you into this. And I'll go for it. And I asked my friend Alexia and Geshoku if they would like to join, and she said yes. And this person, my friend, asked if we would post it on our cosplay page and such things like that. And we said, of course. So I and my friends posted it on our page inviting you all to come to the Tinychat. We got on at 7 o'clock before the actual chat was started to get some of the technical difficulties through to try to make it as best and smooth experience for you. We were having difficulties hearing and getting the video set up when we first were getting started. And I was having the most difficulties with my microphone and camera, for I couldn't hear anyone, they couldn't hear me, and I couldn't say anything. The host and my other friend were doing fairly fine with that. Once I believe I got things working, it was still very laggy and glitching. And it was just the three of us. For some reason, the host was not wanting to be seen, for they said they did not like the way their makeup or the way of their sound of their voice for their character was going. So they were not joining, but they were there in the chat, which I was not understanding. Upon 8 o'clock, I sent out a link to the Tinychat on my page, and many people joined. For about, I would say, 30 minutes, I was having technical difficulties. 30 minutes to an hour, I was having technical difficulties with my mic and a video. Every time I talked, it took about 3 minutes for it to register, and then I got an answer, so therefore it was very hard to make a conversation. The video was not working and I could not hear anybody. I could only use the chat. So I had to restart my computer once, and it did not work, and I restarted my computer again. This is probably around, again, 30 minutes to an hour I started doing this. Once I finally got on and fixed it, I was somewhat able to hear people. I was still a little lagging and the video was not working as well, but I was able to get on and I was having an okay time fixing things. Once I finally fixed everything, I could hear people, and I noticed some of the cosplayers, I will not mention who, which these are friends of the hosts that are my friends, so I believe she knows them as well. The cosplayers were using foul language and very disrespectful and very disrespectful behavior. And if you know me, if you've been with me from the beginning, you know I do not stand for that. You know I try to keep everything under PG-13. I try to keep PG-13. I try to keep everything PG as much as possible, for I do not stand for anything that is over that. because if I don't like it, I'm not gonna let you do it. And I try to keep everything so that everybody, that all my fans, let you be very young to an older age. I want all of you to enjoy it with clean, good fun and humor. And I was noticing that their language and actions were very disrespectful and very foul, and I did not like that. And I couldn't make an announcement for my mic was starting to not work again, and if I was trying to use the chat, but it didn't seem people were hearing me. If they were, or you did hear me, or the type, everything was working, I apologize. I was not sure what was going on. I could not fix it. I was getting extremely frustrated with the host, my friend, and so was my other friend that I invited to be in there as well. So I left the chat, and I talked to my friend that she also left, and we talked about it, and we were very disappointed. And then I was told that during the time I was having technical difficulties, that a random stranger came on camera and was masturbating. I had no idea this was happening. I did not know this until I left. And upon hearing this, I got extremely furious and very frustrated with the host, my friend, because she should have been the host and got rid of that for you and stopped the foul language and all the foul actions that were going on. But for some reason, she was leaving the chat and not coming back, and I do not understand why she was doing that. She was the host. She should have done the hostess job and kept it professional. If I would have known this, I would have taken care of it for sure, guys. I hope you know that. I would not have allowed that to have happened. And I'm extremely disappointed in my friend and myself for bringing you into this, because that is just not right. And I am, from the deepest of my heart, my apologies for you to happen. That has happened to you. I hope this does not ruin your opinion of me. If it has, I hope I can repair your opinion of me and to where I'm again back to what you fully expect of me. I am telling you right now, in future events, I'm not going to be letting other people host it. If someone invites me to something, I have to know them personally, and I will do background checks on everyone and talk to everyone personally before I do anything else like that again. I'll take extreme precautions, and perhaps I may never do anything unless I host it. If I do another event in the future, I will host it myself, or I'll take extreme precautions to make sure this never happens again, for I'm extremely disappointed in what has happened. I hope you can forgive me, and I ask for your forgiveness. I do hope, and you can find someplace in your heart to forgive me for this. I will do best as I possibly can to fix this and do whatever I can to better myself and to not letting this happen again. And all I can ask is for you to forgive me and say from the bottom of my heart, I am terribly sorry that this has happened to you, and I apologize if you're scarred or hurt or anything from this. I'm extremely disappointed in myself for this happening, and I hope you do not blame any of the other people for this going on. I hope you don't blame Geshoku or Alexia, because I am the one who invited them, and I apologize to her fans as well, and to her. I am sorry to you for this happening. Please do not blame her, and I'm sorry for the host. I should have taken better precautions and have fixed this, and now I know better. I've learned from this. I'm using this as a learning experience. I've learned from it, and I'm going to use it and better myself for the future to make sure this never happens again. Again, I am so very, very sorry, and I hope in the future this will never happen again. Thank you very much. This is Animasher Yukai apologizing the Tiny Chat on February 6th, 8 p.m. 2015. I am terribly sorry.